Mega Rayquaza is coming to GoFest New York City this weekend, and it will also be in GoFest Global as well. So we're going to go over the top counter guides and strategies to make sure you have everything to know about Mega Rayquaza in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Mega Rayquaza is going to be a dragon and a flying type Pokemon. This Pokemon is extremely strong in Pokemon Go, but your luck is here because it's going down during GoFest weekend, so you will more than likely have completely full lobbies the entire time when you're in New York City or when it is GoFest Global. Maybe a little bit less on that one, but you're going to be able to remote raid more. Unfortunately for the regular GoFest, you cannot do more than 5 remote raids, but there should be more than enough raids to be able to do so. I only found myself a little bit inconvenienced a few times when I was in London because most of the gyms are going to have raids and there's a lot of gyms in New York City, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so for this Pokemon, obviously dragon and flying type, it's going to be double weak to ice, which is going to be what we exploit the most here. Okay, but in order for us to mega evolve this Pokemon, you are going to need a meteorite. During GoFest, you will be able to get 2 meteorites for the quest lines. And then what happens after that? Can you earn more? The answer is yes. However, they come very few and far in between from doing raid battles. I think I did 30 raids, and I know people did a whole lot more. I was able to fortunately get 2 extra meteorites, and you do need to give a meteorite to teach this Pokemon Dragon Ascent. However, I would suggest if you have Breaking Swipe, you guys unlock a second charge move, because if you teach it the move, it's not going to go into a second spot, it's going to replace that. And unfortunately, I just did that to one of my hundos. So I lost Breaking Swipe on that Pokemon, and I was able to just get Dragon Ascent. Okay, so you don't want to do that. You're going to have to spend that 100,000 Stardust and the 100 candy to be able to unlock the second charge move. So for this Pokemon though, it's going to be Dragon and Flying. Let's get into the counters. It's going to be double weak to Ice, single weak to Rock, Fairy, as well as Dragon. As far as the IVs go, in normal conditions, it's going to be 2191 at level 20, or if it's weather boosted in windy weather for both of its conditions, it's going to go all the way to 2739 at level 25. Also, this Pokemon, when it is fully mega'd out at Mega level 3, obviously it will do all of this here, but at Mega level 3, you're going to get the optimal XL candy. It's going to boost Dragon, Psychic, as well as Flying, so you're getting a 3-type boost similar to the Primal Kyogre and the Primal Groudon. So this Pokemon is very valuable to get to Mega level 3. And as far as its movesets go, it does get Air Slash and Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail is the optimal meta attacker moveset. If you want to see how good Mega Rayquaza is in Pokemon Go, please check it out up here. And also, for its charge moves, it will get Outrage, Aerial Ace, Ancient Power. Okay, so Ancient Power is going to be strong against Ice-type Pokemon, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem, but I wouldn't worry because it's better to go in with all Ice types with big parties and take this Pokemon down as fast as possible, even if you die out a couple times, as opposed to going in with Dragon Pokemon and not doing it as strong. Because just remember, if it does have Outrage, it is going to be very strong against other Dragon Pokemon. It will one-hit KO pretty much any Dragon Pokemon, more than likely a Dialga too, even though Dialga is going to be neutral. As far as its legacy moves, it does get Hurricane. Hurricane is no longer relevant anymore. Dragon Ascent is the strongest flying move in the game, and Mega Rayquaza does get it in order to be able to Mega Evolve it, so you have to have that move on that Pokemon. And then also it does get Breaking Swipe. Breaking Swipe and Outrage are pretty close in similarity, just depends which move you get. It looks like when I do counter guides, Breaking Swipe is the preferred moveset. And as far as taking down this Pokemon, it's going to take 2.72 trainers to take it down at level 40 counter, so I don't believe it's doable, but in order to max out this Pokemon, I highly suggest you guys take it down with as big of a party as possible, because you want the maximum amount of Mega energy coming from this Pokemon, and that is only done if you are able to maximize it with taking it down as fast as you possibly can. So that's why I'm saying using the best counters is very important here, because typically when you do regular Mega Pokemon raids, you're getting anywhere between 200 to 250 Mega energy. However, with the Mega Rayquaza, Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, you are getting max 90. You can most of the time get 80 or 70. Okay, so it takes a whole lot more to be able to get after this Pokemon, because each Mega Evolution is 400, and it's pretty expensive to keep Mega evolving it each and every day at the same time. So definitely make sure to prioritize the Mega energy. So now let's switch over into the counters. Obviously, the #1 counter is going to be something that comes up very often with Ice types: Shadow Mamoswine with Powder Snow and Avalanche. In spot number 2, it's actually going to be Shadow Mewtwo with Ice Beam and Confusion or Psystrike. In spot number 3, we have a budget counter, which is going to be the Mamoswine Shadow. Okay, so I would suggest you guys make a party. Start off with your Shadow Mamoswines if you have them maxed. If you don't, go into the Shadow Mewtwo's if they have a secondary charge move, and it's going to be Ice Beam. If you have a double legacy Elite TM'd Mewtwo, I suggest you don't use that one, use another one. Both of my Shadow Mewtwo's do have Ice Beam on them because I have not put any type of Elite TMs onto their secondary moveset, so I use those Pokemon, and then I go for the Mamoswines. And the 4th Pokemon is going to be Mega Glalie with its Ice typing. Mega Obama Snow does work as as well if you're trying to take this Pokemon down even faster and get ice type boosts. I also find it very valuable, like always, to get more XL candy out of here. However, think about it in this regard as well, because if you have the Raid Lover edition, you already are getting 3 additional XL candies. You could go after getting more Mega Energy if you have one person with an ice type Mega in every party that you do battle with. One person, that's all you need. And if you need more, you can have a second person, but make sure they put it in counter spot number 2 in their party, and the first one puts it in number 1, so you can have that Mega boost for the entire 2 Pokemon. Most of the time can take this Pokemon out, 3 or 4 if it's going actually really hard. So you might need a third person to have that. But if you want a Mega that's going to get you extra XL candy, make sure to get the Mega level 3 Pokemon, but you can use Mega Pidgeot, you can use Mega Aerodactyl, you can also use the Mega Pinsir, you can also use Mega Charizard Y for the flying type, you can use Mega Salamence, Mega Altaria, Mega Charizard X, Mega Ampharos, or Mega Sceptile as well. And also for the Dragon type, you can use Mega Latios and Mega Latios. And whichever one of those you do have at Mega level 3, that will yield you the most optimal XL candy. In spot number 5, we do have the Mega Abomasnow with Powder Snow and Weather Ball. In spot number 6, we're going to have the Glaceon with Frost Breath and Avalanche. And then in spot number 7, we have Dragon Tail and Breaking Swipe on the Mega Rayquaza. Okay, so there is the recommended moveset. I'm so bummed that I used a Meteorite and I got rid of my Breaking Swipe on my Mega Rayquaza. What an absolute flop, so make sure to not do that. In spot number 8, we have Mega Diancie, which I would probably say to steer away from this Pokemon because more than likely you have other Pokemon that are going to serve it better here. It doesn't complement the Dragon typing, it doesn't complement the Flying typing to get the XL candy, and the dual type is going to be Ice to be able to take this Pokemon down. In spot number 9, we have Shadow Weavile with Ice Shard and Avalanche. In spot number 10, we're going to have the regular Mewtwo. In spot number 11, we're going to have the Shadow Walrein with Icicle Spear as well as Frost Breath. In spot number 12, we're going to have the regular Weavile. In spot 13, we have the Gardevoir with the Charm and Dazzling Gleam. In spot number 14, we're going to have the Shadow Ursaluna with Ice Punch. In spot number 15, we have Shadow Articuno with Frost Breath and Ice Beam. In spot number 16, we're going to have the Avalugg. Okay, guys, so there's plenty of budget counters. Obviously, the number 1 is going to be Mamoswine. It's very valuable for your party. Okay, so as far as the weather conditions, what weather conditions will affect this Pokemon the most? In partly cloudy weather, it's going to get a boost to Ancient Power, which will mean that this is going to hit all of our Ice type counters even more. If we are going to be in cloudy weather, we will get a boost to our Fairy types that are going to take this Pokemon down, even though I don't suggest using this. In snowy weather, we will get a boost to Ice types, so that will make this Pokemon go down even faster, but we're not going to be seeing ice in New York City in August. And then finally, in the windy weather, it will boost the Mega Rayquaza, it's going to boost all the Dragon moves, and it will boost all of the flying moves. Okay, so that's going to be Mega Rayquaza in Pokemon Go. Good luck out there, everybody. Enjoy it, get a lot of XL candy, get a lot of Mega Energy, and max out with this Pokemon. So thank you guys for being here as always, to all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.